What's good, my guys? Go say what on? It's your boy BlazingMelo right back with another one. It's been a while since your boy went live because of several issues, man. Because of several issues, man. But before we go ham, let me check my quality. My moon in the 6 house, man. Let me check my quality. Where's my second YouTube account? I subscribed myself on the second YouTube account. I ain't shit, man. Where's my second YouTube account? I subscribe myself. Yeah, we look good today, man. We look good today. What the fuck, man? Quality is good today. Let me close my window. Let me close my window. I'm excited as fuck, man. Anytime I make a live stream, I'm excited as fuck, man. In the beginning, I got nervous as fuck. But could y'all tell your boy was nervous as fuck? I don't think so, y'all could tell, because I'm a very good liar, man. I'm the best liar on planet Earth, man. Yes, sir. But anyways, today we will talk about media. Social media. More like specifically AI. And maybe I will get the link out here and we will talk together. But I just hop on StreamYard because I look better on StreamYard. Man, I'm a Leo, man. I look better on StreamYard. The quality is way better on StreamYard. Yes, sir, it's way better on StreamYard. We will talk about media because everything is designed to take away the social skills. As far as social media is concerned, with these dumbass AI technologies, these dumbass robots, these dumbass automatic characters, there's like a thing in which you can design your own AI face. And you can put it on your profile pic. That's inhuman as fuck, man, because everything is designed to take your own face away. Every damn thing as far as technology is designed to take away your dignity, your character, your true face. And now you replace with some pixel. Now you replace with some Android S 144p resolution ass picture profile pic. It's fucking inhuman, man. This is what the world is leading to. Nobody has individuality in the first place. Walk down the street and talk to somebody. I guarantee you will meet the same person in a million type of person, other persons. You will meet the same template in everybody, man. I swear to goodness, man. You talk to somebody, the next person said there is exact same thing. It's like that, man, especially with my peers, man. And y'all let me know if my audio quality is way too loud. I think I'm way too loud. But anyways, especially with my peers, man. I talk to somebody, we talk about sports. I talk to the next person, we talk about the exact same thing. Yo, have you watched the next UFC event? Have you watched the last Super Bowl event? Type shit, man. Everybody's into the same shit, man, and it's fucking inhuman. Because people are inhuman in the first place. People lack character in the first place. Shit like AI inventions even come to be, man. They see the infamous they see that people lack individuality and they capitalize on that fact. Like they capitalize on everything, man. They make money based on everything, man. But seriously, they capitalize off the fact that people lack individuality and therefore they make inventions which are way more lit than you, which are way more profound than you. I kid you not, man. ChatGPT has more character than the homie cheese down the street, man. It came to that point, man. It came to that point. ChatGPT has way more character than your average homeboy or some. What the fuck, man? Shit is crazy. Shit is goddamn crazy. Shout out to Mr. Mysterio and Tunnel Vision, man. Shout your out, man. I got banned. My Insta down. Oh shit, man. I know, man. You Insta's down. I've seen that shit. Tunnel Vision said real shit. Templates. Memes playing out as mantras. I swear to goodness, man. It's like people talk in memes nowadays. You try to talk to somebody and they talk in memes, man. They not even saying some shit they would like to say. They relate to you in some meme type of way. Like, we cringe as fuck, man. People are cringe as fuck, man. They talk to you in memes, man. What kind of cartoon shit is that, man? I understand, as 5-year-olds, as 6-year-olds, we was influenced by our favorite Disney Channel characters. But nowadays, it's still happening, man. They go on TikTok, see some dumbass, cringe-ass, brain rot meme, and they still talk in that way, man. They are still influenced by media, like television said. But anyways, let's just dive into the main points, and then I hit the link in the description. If you want to join, you can join. Inventions, such as certain AI versions, are here to replace human connections. Now you settle for something which ain't even human. Those weird-ass dating bots, those weird-ass, I don't know, man, psychology bots. I kid you not, man. Like the other day, I saw some app, which is some AI invention, which is wired to have like a psychological, I don't know, session with you, some psychology session with you. Shit's crazy. Now you settle for something which ain't even human in the first place, man. You don't have to connect no more with actual humans. You can go online, talk to some weird ass robot, and that weird ass robot is the go-to thing to connect to. It takes actual skill to relate to somebody in real life. It takes actual connection to speak your heart, to be courageous enough to speak your heart to somebody in your real life. It's not necessarily easy. It should be easy, but nowadays it is not necessarily easy to relate to somebody, because you have to be honest. You have to have like a healthy root chakra and a healthy heart chakra, the water chakras. You have to be very honest, but we will get to that later. Nowadays, humans have like a problem with being honest. Therefore, human connection in real life cannot be established. You cannot talk to some random ass person you see walking down the street, because that random ass person is a shit ton, a bag of shit ton of insecurities, man, and they hide their insecurities. With that being said, it's very hard to connect to somebody, because you have to like crack open the security locks to even penetrate the system to see what they're all about, man. And before you can initiate some sort of vulnerability with somebody, you have to consider this insecurity, you have to consider that insecurity, you have to watch this angle, you have to talk in that type of voice for them to not get uncomfortable. I know we all get uncomfortable when we relate to somebody, but nowadays it's a very extreme level. It's a whole extreme level, to the point you have to crack open 10,000 locks of insecurities before even able to relate to somebody. And this is where AI comes in handy. You don't have to deal with somebody no more, with somebody's insecurities. Now you can just talk to somebody and get the same reciprocation. Somebody understands you. Yo, ChatGPT, my dick is small. Oh, it's okay. You're not supposed to have a big dick in the first place. See, now you have somebody to pander to you before making the effort to initiate a genuine connection. It's very easy access, man. It's very easy access. You can replace the thing which we all are longing for human connection with some sort of cheap ass invention, some cheap ass robot. It's replaceable just like that, man. It's very sick. And mind you, those programmed technologies, they don't get you any get back. They're not saying, nah, I don't fuck with you. They're not saying, what the fuck are you talking about? They are like pandering to you. You're saying, oh, I raped I raped 10,000 people today. I killed 10,000 people today. And that robot will tell you, yeah, you're still enough, man. It doesn't matter, you're still good enough. You like dumbing yourself down to somebody who's like your slave. Human beings don't search for genuine connections. They search for like a patch up, for like a band-aid for their insecurities. It's like they have some wound they could never take care of. And instead of aiding themselves, instead of like getting themselves together, they seek other things to patch them, because it's difficult to heal yourself, because you have to be like a magician. It's not easy to heal yourself, because it's about the natures within, which nobody teaches you how to navigate the natures within. It's not easy to heal yourself. It's not necessarily the technology and the invention and the knowledge. It's not necessarily out there for everybody to access on how to heal yourself. It's like it's an inside job, which is very hard to do. And because it's very hard to heal yourself, people seek others, because it's easy to get something outside of yourself. It's very like hard to generate something by yourself. So what do? If you can't generate that healing force within yourself, you look for others to heal you. Therefore, humans don't even want genuine connections. They don't want genuine relationships. They just seek for some treatment to their insecurities in the form of another person. And most often than not, people search for parents. I look jacked as fuck today. People search for parents. They don't seek for like a friend, somebody like who's in their company who's actually reciprocative and actually helpful. They seek for a parent. They see something in the other person which their parent need to take care of. Shout to Lynn Cami, shout to Otman, shout to Lynn. They seek something in others which their parents should take care of, man. It's like you're searching for a second parent. But anyways, that's besides the point. It's all about how AI, how media is taking away your social skills. Well, pretty much this was one point, but let's just dive into the next point. Technology as I was breaking down, technology calcifies your ability to be seen as your own face as well, man. Keep that in mind. Little things like face filters on Snapchat and shit like that, on Instagram, face apps, camera lenses, etc. They try to put something in front of your face to convince you that your bare face, physically speaking, is not enough, man. They do everything in their power to convince you that your physical bare face and your mental bare face, your mental character and your physical face is not good enough. And this is why they come up with inventions to make you look more pretty, to make you look, I don't know, in some beauty standard type of way. Now you have little girls running around with Snapchat filters because Snapchat is saying, "Whoa, do you want to look more beautiful? Check out this filter." And when they look in their face, in the mirror, they don't see the Snapchat filter on their face. It's like we promote it. We are being promoted to be not okay with our own face, even physically, man. Shit like face app, shit like face features, face filters, they are making you prettier. And by default, if you take that filter off, you look into something which isn't looking as pretty as something a filter does to your face. Everything, my point was breaking that shit down. Everything is designed to not feel comfortable in your own skin. Because if you don't feel comfortable in your own skin, you lose your quality of expression. You lose your quality of being comfortable. And this is everything. If you can't be comfortable in your own skin, you cannot act properly. You cannot talk properly. You cannot get something going because you're like plagued and bothered with a conscience full of self-doubt. And if you're too preoccupied with self-doubt, if you're not comfortable because you're convinced that you don't look good enough unless you put on this filter, you cannot act right. Therefore, you don't feel comfortable. And comfort is the key to life, man. It's like cancer, closeness, warmth, being in heat. Comfortability is the key to life. And if you are uncomfortable in your character, you are bound to create bad situations. You are bound to create unreciprocated moments, all because you're not comfortable in your character. And this is what media is pushing you to do, to be in that state of being, to not be comfortable in your character, because they try to convince you, yo, put on this filter, and now you look like Michael Jackson, put on this filter, now you look like Kylie Jenner, yo, you look like Squidward, a big nose is not good enough, you look like Squidward, what the fuck, put on this filter to slim your nose, get the nose job. They are trying everything in their power to get you uncomfortable. It's crazy. And they finesse everybody while doing so. Like tunnel vision, shout to tunnel vision. They provide rhetoric to convince you of a false comfort. They do. They pretty much do. And this is what exactly I was talking about. They give you some sort of false desire to shoot for, some false status quo, some false status, some false Saturn, some false title to be up under, some false face to cover, some false light to put in front of you to finally be beautiful. And they make you change this light. Who put on this filter? Like even beyond physical filters, mental filters as well. Act in this character, and now you're accepted. Act in this type of way, and now you get validated. Woo! And now your whole mission is to be something which you truly ain't. Now your whole life goal is to shoot for something which is not in your nature, because we all have to be true to ourselves. We all have to be true to our moon, our mood, our heart space, which is close within us. Listen. I just got divine revelation, man. Something which you are supposed to be is directly inside of you. We all have a heart chakra, and it's immediately within ourselves. We don't have to shoot for the stars to be somebody great. We don't have to shoot for 10,000 views to be somebody great, to be finally accepted. To be accepted is to just accept your heart. Mentally speaking, you have your moon chakra and your physical heart. You need to accept yourself. It's in your direct reach. Your heart chakra is in your direct reach. It's the closest thing to your spirit, goddammit, man. It's the closest thing for your spirit. To be somebody, to have a nice character. Everybody has a nice character initially, innately. And we all get access to our character, to our nice character, if we just learn the art of accepting ourselves. If we just see what's within your heart, what's within my moon sign, and act accordingly, based on those virtues and principles. Because we all have an assigned moon chakra, an assigned heart space. We all have something. If we don't like astrology, let me convince it like this. Let me convey it like this. We all have something which makes us comfortable, and we just have to follow what makes us comfortable. And we are all different. What makes me comfortable is not making you comfortable. You might not be as extroverted when it comes to expressing yourself, when it comes to teaching. You may be somebody who's like comfortable with, I don't know, man, being in your home space, being all comfortable. Everybody is different. What makes me comfortable is not making you comfortable. But this is not the point. You're not here to be how I am. You're not here to be like Mr. Mysterio. You're not here to be like Tunnel Vision. You're not here to be like Lynn Cammy. You are here to be yourself, man. And everybody has different things which make them comfortable, you know? And society is putting away this gift of yours. They are robbing this gift of yours. Your own birthright to have a heart chakra is so externalized. Now you can't be comfortable for you being you because you don't follow any standard. They externalize your heart chakra. The 10th house, 4th house axis. Your heart chakra, your 4th house is within you, but they externalize what's within you to the outer world. Now you have to die for status, for I don't know, money, relationships, a certain character to be somebody. And this is very wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? Lynn Cammy said, carve out a unique character. Exactly. This is exactly what we're talking about. Craft yourself. And initially, you are unique. And you don't have to try hard to be unique. This is like where certain Leos fall short. They try hard to be unique because they're like Uranus. If you try hard to be unique, you look cringe yourself. Because you don't have to try hard to be unique. You just are unique. Because by default, nobody is like you. The definition of being a unique character is being something which is very rare. And last time I checked, nobody can be like you. So by default, you are unique, man. You don't even have to try. You are unique, man. But let me throw out the next point. All new inventions and technology are just making you insecure to talk to others. Another big point. Technology is externalizing your social skills because you think keyword. Social media is real life social interactions. Now you text to somebody. Now you can think like 10,000 hours before you reply. Now you can fake the fuck behind the screen. And this is what media is designed for. To externalize your character, to make you more insecure, man. Because it's easy to understand, well, let's just keep on to the AI example. It's easy to understand a little AI bot which won't disagree at all with you. You know what I'm saying? Because this technology is designed to just meteorite you into oblivion or something. I don't know, man, what weird shit they thought while inventing AI. Because a real human has a whole different perspective, and they won't meteorite you as AI is meteoriting you, you know what I'm saying? It takes genuine communication skills to convey yourself towards them, you know what I'm saying? It's not easy to develop social skills because you have to have balls, you have to have big balls, man. You have to drop your nuts, man. You have to drop your nuts, man. You have to drop your balls to be social because you can't lie. We don't catch lies in an instant logically, but we catch lies subconsciously. When somebody lies, we feel hesitant to open up. Oh, it's hot as fuck, man. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. It's goddamn hot as fuck outside. Ooh, yeah, boy, sweating like a motherfucker, man. We all catch lies, disingenuine characters, subconsciously. And lies are very easy to just throw out. False illusions are easy to just throw out. But can you be unique? Can you be you? This is the challenge. Everybody can be themselves in front of social media. Because if you are like using social media, you're talking to nobody. You're just talking to yourself in front of some piece of metal. You're like, guys, you're pretending to have social interactions while just staring at some phone. Yo, guys, hey, you're not talking to people. You're talking in front of a phone screen. This may be a counterproductive like allegory because I'm talking in front of a phone screen. But this is because this is different. I'm not pretending to be social right now. I'm just expressing myself. And I'm using tools to get my message across. But this is not my band-aid. This is not my replacement for real life, goddammit. Because now you have certain homie cheeses who come up with this idea. Oh, I'm scared of real life. Last time I talked to bitches, I got mad rejected. And now they have like some sort of weird trauma, which is like saying, oh, better not step outside once again. I better not make one move outside of my house again. And now they grab their phone and just be social on social media. Because you cannot get rejected on social media. Nobody is like putting some backlash on social media. There is no hostility, no challenge to relationships on social media. It's a very different thing than talking to somebody on social media and talking to somebody in real life. What's close are phone calls because you're hearing the vibration, you're hearing how they talk. It's very close. Phone calls, they take social skills. But texting, fuck no, man. You could be unsocial as fuck, but you can still text yourself into getting some nudes or some. I don't know, man. I've seen it all, man. I've seen it all, man. My unsocial ass homie got his way into some nudes by just texting, man. Motherfuckers are slick, man. Motherfuckers are slick, man. Motherfuckers are not slick, man. They are not slick, man. This whole social media thing is fucking your head to the utmost degree, man. It's fucking your head, man. By injecting false standards, like Tama Vision said. By injecting false standards to fulfill. Now you don't fulfill your own standards. Now you don't fulfill your own genuine wants and needs to feel comfortable. You fulfill somebody else's standard. Oh, follow this new TikTok trend. Get this new TikTok dance. Talk in the new brain rot terminology. Talk in the new meme terminology. Now you're fulfilling somebody else's standard and you're by default taking away your individuality. And if you can't fulfill them, you will feel timid. That's one big thing. If you cannot fulfill these beauty standards, these social standards, these made-up, cringe-ass society norms, you will feel timid because you feel like something is not good with you, good enough with you, something ain't right with you. You feel like that. Damn, no more water, no more hydration, no more hydration. Yeah, boy, will dry out, man. What the fuck? I might have to go on the inside and get some water because it's hot as a motherfucker. And I'm wearing all black today, man. Yeah, boy, I'm playing today. I'm wearing all black while it's like hot as fuck outside. I ain't got no sense in my ears. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. But yeah, man. Another last thing. One last thing, man. Not last thing, but another thing. When we was kids, playing in like the playground, like playing in those sandboxes, we just approached random ass kids. Yo, you want to play? Yo, you want to build the sandcastle? Yo, you want to ride the slide? We just were social by default. Because social anxiety is a made-up human disease. There is no such thing as social anxiety. If you look at it from an existential term, from an existential POV. Because to be here is to be in interaction with other people. You cannot be solo in this world completely. Because your mom and your dad, two other people, had to make your fetus to even inhabit. So by default, social skills are normal. If you go out in nature, hell, birds have social skills. Hell, bears have social skills. I don't know, man, flies have social skills. But humans, they don't have social skills. Because this is something man-made. It's normal to have social skills. A spider has social skills. I don't know what has social skills. Every animal has social skills, and they are like a shit ton dumber than a human being. Because we suffer from man-made things. We just fucking suffer in this world. Because somebody injected their mindset. Somebody gave us mental backshots, man. Get this mindset, get this mindset, get this mindset. They just injected some mental backshots into your brain. And now you fulfilled with somebody else's direction to the point you can see straight no more. And I will be right back. I get some water. See you guys in like 2 minutes or so. saying they always need somebody to band-aid their insecurities. They're users. Humans are not relatable. Humans are users by nature. Because whatever the fuck you got, let me catch my breath. Whatever the fuck you got as a characteristic, which appears to be useful, they will use it. And this is not exclusive to like physical traits or physical possessions or even gifts and talents. This is also and even much more frequent and prominent in the area of taking your emotional intelligence to band-aid their wounds. And this is all because of social media. Because social media taught you how to be less relatable. Social media taught you how to look at somebody as a human, because we inhumanize things. We are used to connect with people based through this right here. And I don't know about y'all, but this is not exactly human. This, I don't know if you're retarded or if it's just me, if I need some glasses, but this is not human. This ain't human at all, man. This is not human. And we are used to relate to people based on those devices. It's a very different thing than to be relatable on online and be relatable in real life. You are supposed to broadcast yourself online if you already got a nice character, if you already are confident. You are not able to gain confidence through online mediums to present yourself in real life. This is backwards. It's like you're using online for your real life. Shout out to Radical Tsunami. Peace out. Peace out. As I was leaving, shout you out when I'm retarded. You are using technology and social media to gain confidence, while in all actuality you should gain real life to gain your confidence in real life, because confidence cannot be gained. It can, like through public speaking, making lives. This is boosting your confidence, but it's not gained by just texting somebody all day. Hell, if you use social media, start live streams, start to show your face, start to talk and start to speak, because I ain't gonna front, man, I ain't gonna hold you. This is boosting your communication skills. Just making live streams, showing yourself, talking to others, because now you're practicing your Mercury chakra. You're practicing relatability skills. You're practicing expressing yourself, how to be more relatable, how to be more felt in front of an audience. But nobody is doing this, man. They're just doing this all day. Let me show you. Let me demonstrate. Let me demonstrate. Let me demonstrate. She's lagging. God said no, don't watch TikTok. They're doing this all day, tweaking on their phone. And this is not promoting your verbal skills, your communication skills, your throat chakra to be in a more beneficial space, man. It just fucking ain't. With that being said, let me do this right here. Yo, why can't I type into my own chat? What the fuck? Not private chat. Oh, there we go. Not layout. There we go. Come to talk with Mello. All those are correct. I don't think that will be working. I don't think this link will be working. I'm acting retarded right now. What the fuck? There we go. Come to talk with Mello. Oh, it was correct. What the fuck? Comment, delete comment. I was supposed to speak German. What the fuck? What the fuck? I can speak 3 lingos, man, and sometimes I get confused, man. Sometimes I want to talk this, sometimes I want to talk that, sometimes I want to be like this. Yeah, boy gets confused, man. Yeah, boy gets confused. It is what it is. Don't be hesitant to live for your dreams. I just make inspiration quotes out of nowhere. But don't be hesitant to live for your dreams. Because as I was making my first videos, I used to get very nervous. I used to get very, I don't know, man. Yeah, nervous. But comfortability is a thing in this world. Comfortability is what's making you less nervous. And you just have to do it over and over again. And then eventually you get the hang of it. We have a guest, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. We have a guest, ladies and gentlemen. What's good? Yo.
What's good? Speaking of media, yeah, they took down my Instagram account.
God damn it, man, I saw that shit. They deleted your whole Instagram account. What the fuck? Why? What you have done, man?
You said what?
Why? Why did they delete your Instagram account?
So basically, like I had said a word that was banned,
Oh
right? But
shit.
the word was only supposed to be like a temporary like restriction, and that's it.
Oh,
But they went on a full on like ban my account and then try to make me do an appeal for it. Now they're trying to review my account and do an appeal.
bro, you are not getting your account back if they will review shit, bro. If they will review shit, you will not get your account back, man. I promise you, man. If they will find you spitting on Masonic lodges, man, you will not get your account back, man. I swear to goodness, man,
Yeah.
they will not get your account back, man.
No. You
But
said
fuck
what?
that shit, man. Fuck that shit. Fuck
So
social media, man. Because they make that shit as if this was important, as if social media was some grand prize or something. Who gives a fuck? I make another account, man. I might as well just start a new account. So you
yeah,
can't get
for
paid off
real.
Instagram anyways. Who gives a fuck, man?
No, no, for real. And you know what's funny? It's like I notice how people care so much about it. It's like, bro, when I got my account deleted, yeah, I was kind of mad, but I wasn't even that mad like that. Like, I was just, I was just looking at, it, I was like, wow, y'all really gonna suspend a random Instagram account for words? We're
Bro,
suspending people over words now.
I swear the thing is, they ain't doing shit. You can just make a new account. And besides that, it's not that you have to pay for accounts or accounts are any valuable. You don't get money off Instagram. Hell, you don't even get followers like that. The algorithm is trash on Instagram. I kid you not, man. I get like 80 views or so, and on TikTok I get like over 1,000 views. Instagram is ass, man, and they're like sensible as hell. They're like sensitive as hell. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it, man. It's very,
It's,
very
it's
weird.
it's like I told people, Instagram is a business and dating app,
I swear,
bro.
it's like for influencers which make product placements. It's like a product placement app. If you make like a product placement, paid advertising, then Instagram will pay you. But for the average people like me and you can't get monetized on Instagram. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. Instagram is like
Yeah,
really useless.
yeah, and let's use some like extreme freaking influencer, but to even be in that position, you would have to know people and be in the industry almost to make money off of Instagram. Like what? Like
For real, for real. What the
how do
fuck?
people blow up off of Instagram? Like I never got
I
that.
don't know, man. TikTok is used for that. TikTok is used for blowing up. But on Instagram, you can't blow up on Insta. Blowing up on Insta is like 100k views or so because nobody is even on Instagram reads like that. It's crazy, but the thing is, to talk more spiritual, the thing is, they make you convinced that Instagram or like any other social media is some valuable tool, like it's a resource, like it's something valuable to lose. But in all reality, you just lost some pixels on the screen, man. I mean, you still go to work tomorrow. You still have your bank account intact. You just lost some pixels on the screen. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Who are
right.
y'all
It's not
kidding,
like you're
man?
finna go broke tomorrow, bitch, by losing your Instagram account.
Facts.
And
That's what
then
I'm saying, man. Facts.
I know what it is. I think people internally they lack so much attention and they lack so much attention in life. They like, yeah, let me make my Instagram. I know most dudes don't care about that. I'm talking about girls. Like, bro,
Yeah,
it really be the girls that be like, oh man, I'm so depressed. I lost my Instagram account. It's cause, bro, it's like there was I really believe this. Did you know that selfies can cause more narcissism? Like
you said
they just
selfies.
yeah, selfies.
What the fuck?
It,
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. It makes perfect sense.
it
It
says
makes perfect sense, man.
if you take more selfies on social media, it increases more narcissism. And I
Yeah,
believe
because that's a
that's the
good
only
point because this is what social media is designed for, getting attention. And attention is a thing humans are fiending for. They're fiends, attention fiends, man. And they overdose over attention, man. Because once they receive attention, they feel like exalted, like Lucifer, like being exalted on your high horse, man. If they get some followers, some likes. And this is the true payoff of Instagram, not money. They pay you in attention. But humans aren't doing shit with attention anyways. I mean, if we stick to girls, girls use their attention on social media to flex on people in their real life. What? What kind of shit is that, man? I understand if you flex in front of people who have something to offer, like if you flex in front of Bill Gates, record labels, or anybody. But they use attention to flex in front of people's faces they know in real life, which don't got shit to offer in the first place. And this is what social media is designed for. Getting that attention, because you yourself, I said this earlier in this live stream, you by yourself, you don't feel good enough by yourself. And this is why you seek others to fulfill that hole. Because it's easy to believe that you are good enough. If somebody tells you, yeah, you look so good, your ass is so fit, you're so pretty, your makeup is so beautiful, it's easy to believe that you are the shit in that way, instead of doing the work by yourself. And this is social media in a nutshell. I swear, man, I'm not even making jokes right now. This is really how it is for people. It's crazy.
It is crazy, and you know what's funny is like, you know, with all that like picture taking and shit. People like, bro, I don't get this, bro. Niggas think they Hollywood on this app on fucking Instagram with like 800 followers. Like, I struggle with like, okay, I don't understand how in the world that you have this Instagram persona, right? You have this Instagram persona with 400 followers, bro. I just don't get that shit. Like,
that's crazy, bro.
What are you acting mysterious for? Or what are you acting Hollywood for? Like,
bro, you just not him, man. You're just not him, man. Cringe ass motherfucker, man. Like on some lone wolf type shit. Like I'm the lone Sigma or some. What the fuck? But seriously though, I was about to say something, but I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. People who think like that, who act like super famous on Instagram, if you approach them in real life, they act like lame as fuck, man. You can't even have a proper communication with them. You can't even have like some like a fun time with them. If you talk with them in real life, you don't see that lit ass persona on Instagram stories. It's like they're only cool on Instagram. But if you see them face to face, everything vanishes. It's a false facade, man, just to look good on the Instagram story. But when it comes to real life shit, they are like lame as fuck. They have no character, nothing to talk about, but some bullshit, man. It's like a fake ass character which only works on social media. And this is what I was saying in the beginning. People live in reverse. They live for social media and not for their real life. You're supposed to be somebody in your real life. You're supposed to be cool in your real life, have like a nice character, be funny as fuck in your real life. And then you broadcast yourself. It's not the other way around. Now you're cool on social media. Not everybody fucks with you in real life because you wasn't the shit in real life. It doesn't work that way. You have to be cool in real life, and then social media is approachable.
Right. It's like a reverse. It's like people got their characters in reverse. It's like you put your character in the Instagram instead of being the character in real life. That's why I notice some like people who are like, you know, people like me and you know, we take pictures on Instagram, but when we go in there, we have a message to spit. You know what I'm saying? But in real life, it's probably it is more thorough with our characters and stuff, and we're not putting on some image, you know, because we're not trying to make our Instagrams look like some.
Yeah, that's some bitch shit. Only chicks do that. Only chicks do that. And another thing, people who are consistent on Instagram, as far as only posting stories, they ain't about nothing anyways. Like me personally, I use like Instagram like every 4 days to post, every 3 days to post something on my reels. But on TikTok, I'm there every single day because TikTok is paying you actually to like promote your shit. It's like monetizing. But on Instagram, you don't get monetized. It's like not even designed to be an influencer app. It's not even designed to be like a content creator app, I meant to say, not influencer. You're not designed to be like a content creator on Instagram. You're designed to be like some dude who makes himself important based on his personal problems or something. It's like I use stories to joke. I literally use stories to talk about some bullshit, some nonsense, some random ass bullshit for fun. Keyword for fun. But Instagram is not my main priority. I'm consistent on TikTok and on YouTube and on X because you can get promoted there. You can get paid there. The algorithm is crazy over there for content creators. But on Instagram, sometimes I think deleting that shit because it's of no use. I only attract people who are sliding into my DMs who want to make me their friend or something. Because people think Instagram is some sort of dating app for friends, for like getting friends, an app to get new friends, man. I swear it's so cringe, man. The things I receive on Instagram, and
Hey,
I'm not even famous. I'm a
hey,
nobody when it comes to views. It's
another
crazy.
social media. Another social media. I'm gonna talk about you what I experiences in is dating apps. I deleted it because there was too much DL motherfuckers, and then motherfuckers trying to be my friend on the app. I was like,
That's
are y'all
crazy.
niggas even looking for girls, bro? Like, dude, like
Faggot shit. Faggot
I
shit, man. Faggot shit.
these, bro, I was like, dude, why I have 50 plus likes from dudes, and then and then
Oh,
freaking
hey.
and then only a handful of girls, and then the girls I talk to, freaking, they just I don't know what they do. Like they text you for a fucking few seconds and then leave. I'm like, what what is this, bro?
Bro, I
What?
don't know, man. I don't fucking know, man. It's like they think if they give you attention, they lose something or something. They want to get attention, but they don't give attention. They're like narcissistic. They don't like to give. They only like to receive. And the kicker is, for what? For what are you doing this? For what? What comes out of your productions, man? Nothing. The next day you post your face on Instagram. This is what you want attention for. Of what use is that shit for me?
Some
Because you
random
have to
ass
be.
people that say you look good.
I swear, because you have to be like useful for others as well. The things you're producing, they should be entertaining or like educating. Entertaining or educating. This is like also like reward for others because you get like entertained from others and you get educated. But people like that just want attention. They don't even have a product which is able to help you. It's very hard to just deal with those people because I don't know, man. It's just some GMOS mindset which got created by society to just think you have to be on top and everybody has to be below you and kiss your feet or something. They don't even have proper values, proper things to add on to a conversation. No knowledge and no entertainment. I would even understand if like a Twitch streamer or if you like make funny YouTube videos. Okay, then express yourself. It gets attention. You can transmute it for your Twitch account or for your YouTube account. But if you don't have that shit, you just make yourself important because here's the kicker. They feel insecure. They do that shit to validate something they could never get validated of. People who like act all famous on social media, they got spit on in real life. Somebody spit on their face in real life, man. And now they're trying to cope. It's a coping mechanism. I swear it's a coping mechanism.
It is because that character got slayed in the esoteric world. Now they want to go to social media and freaking
Exactly.
on these freaking online dating apps too. You feel me? Especially with the online dating apps, I started scamming motherfuckers because I started getting so much likes from dudes. I deleted the app, bro. I was like, bro, I'm done with this shit, bro. Like, nigga, stop, like. Dude, it was like so embarrassing. I was like, bro, really, bro? Like, the only thing I get is like a couple of fucking narc ass girls, and then the rest is like DL dudes. Like,
What the fuck? Oh, hell no, man. Oh, that's fucking disgusting because what you're saying is unfortunately very true, man. On these dating apps, first of all, you only meet 90% dudes. 90% are dudes, man, who just want to fuck. They just want to fuck and they're like ugly as fuck. They're like, something is wrong with them. If you are on a dating app, you can assume something is wrong with them. You won't see a normal person on the dating app, man. I can tell you so much, man.
dude, you right. You were absolutely right about that. Cause I was just scamming. I'm gonna be real. I was scamming. Cause you know what I'm saying. I was trying to get some money. But bro, some 60-year-old dude was like,
Oh shit.
I was like, this is the last straw, bro.
What the fuck, man? And bro, it may seem unmoral, but it's teaching them a lesson to get the fuck out of this app, man. Because if you scam them, maybe they will come to a conclusion. Okay, maybe I need to get rid of this app. It may look unmoral, but you're doing something good, man. You're like scamming motherfuckers to tell them, bro, get off this app. You won't find anybody here, man. Listen, my self-note is Scorpio, man. I like harsh lessons, man. If you have to get hurt for a lesson, you will get hurt, man. If you get scammed for $60 to understand nobody wants to date your ass on a dating app, this shit is mandatory, man. It's fucking mandatory. And I know, and even friends in my real life, they do this shit. They're like painting their feet nails like white and make a photo for their feet and they sell it on dating apps for like no for like dudes, man. I swear to goodness, and I'm not blaming them. Make use out of these shitheads. They're not onto shit anyways, man. They're not onto shit anyways, man. Scam them. They use this anyways.
Yeah, it's just that I got tired of freaking seeing certain pics. So I was like, oh fuck, I'm deleting this shit. Like I'm getting PTSD.
Oh my god,
out
man.
taking a picture of him in a fucking dress. I'm like, oh hell no.
Oh fuck no, man. I swear I hate that type of fruity shit. When it comes to fruitcake shit, I'm very sensitive when I hate that type of shit, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I swear it's very nasty, and this is what social media is promoting people to be like. If it wasn't for social media, this mental illness wouldn't exist, man. Because it exists only because of social media. Think about like 30 years ago when our parents were young. There was no Tinder, there was no Instagram, and nobody acted weird. And one thing to bring out some statistic on some lost their shit. Pedophilia and like grapes, you know what I'm talking about, sexual assaults. They skyrocket after social media got popular. It's really a fact, man. Like weird sexual ass things skyrocket after the invention of social media. It's only because of social media that things like that even are popular. It's because of social media.
You know what it is? I think it's creating weird ass mentalities. And with these weird mentalities, it's creating certain spirits to like be born in them mentalities, and then people are just becoming weird because they're getting possessed. Like, you know.
Exactly, man. Yo, what's good?
They getting possessed by these mentalities and stuff, and then you get that. Oh, I'm curious. I want to try something. And then
exactly, man. It's like this curiosity is leading them to experiment. It's like a taboo. The eighth house taboos are like very enticing. They're very like exciting. And go ahead, bro.
They're like getting cheap insights. They didn't play the Leo character, but they're getting dangled into like through Aquarian means with social media. They're getting dangled opportunity to have access to behind closed door energies to people.
Yeah.
So like people speaking through memes and people speaking through code and shit. It's like literally. It's literally just showing how deep into a Masonic program they're into based on how they think they're able to use you based on what they're using themselves for to get in that space in the first place. Like you ever speak to someone speaking to you super in code and you're like, bro, why the fuck are you hiding right now? Like, what do you just tell me what the fuck is going on right now? You know what I mean? So that's what they're doing that's what they're doing on social media, trying to prey and be predators on characteristics that have been undeveloped because they haven't actually gone there in their real life. So they're trying to steal from somewhere. Yeah, they're trying to steal from somewhere else and incubator baby it and just test it.
Yo, for real.
It's a very good point. This is a very nice point. I have never looked at it from that perspective because it's as you were saying, Leo and Aquarius. They try to get Leo things, characteristics such as attention on a platform which is opposite for that. It's like an Aquarian platform. Aquarius shit is not designed for you to get personally validated. It's not designed for you to get your character boosted. This is like you're using something where it's not supposed to be, and this is where everything is in reverse man-made witchcraft. You're using something in the very wrong space. You know what I'm saying? And it goes so far that people in their real life live for like social media. It's very, very, very crazy.
Because light renders things. Light makes things reach into the earth stage next. Once fire hits, we go to earth next. So when people are getting on the internet and they're skipping that Leo character and they're acting like someone that they're not on the internet, it's putting light into their eighth house in spaces that they know they're self-projecting. They just don't know how they're self-projecting, and they're getting addicted to that. They're getting given egos in ways to fall and fake ways to fall. So there's Lucifers.
And one funny thing about the 8th house and the 5th house, gaining too much attention if you are in your 8th house is killing you, because the 8th house is allergic to light. It's like a vampire, the 8th house, getting light casted upon. You burn into sunlight. And this is what people are setting themselves up for. They go on social media all vulnerable because the 8th house is very, very weak. And once they get attention based on the things they was expressing. The eighth house is being exposed because they have no proper security system. The eighth house is like your motor, your very vulnerable emotions. You have to prompt it up and you have to tweak it to a point where it cannot be penetrated. Your eighth house is like your moon sign, but in a
That's
very
that's
much more sensitive way.
that's the
Go ahead.
emotional root. That's the emotional root to your 11 energy. You can't have a fixed state of mind if you don't understand who you are behind closed
It's a
doors. If you don't
square.
understand who your character is.
Fifth,
Yeah,
fifth house, eighth house, 11th house. It goes hand in
right,
hand. You have to be sufficient in the fifth house, and then you go to the eighth house. You have to be sufficient in the eighth house, and then you end up in the 11th
But you
house. You know what I'm saying?
you gotta know like all this shit is in reverse. It's like the fifth,
Right.
you go fifth to 11th and then
right,
eighth. Like
right.
fucking
Exactly.
and when you go on that social media shit, you gonna see some weird shit before you and it's associated and getting attention. Like you gonna see some weird like mental. It's like, what is this even normal? Like
And to talk about the grand square of the fixated energies, all of this goes back to a lack of values. The second house, the starter, a lack of values. You
Right.
express something which is utter bullshit. No values at all. You mean, what the fuck are you talking about? Zero values in your expressions. Because your second house, what springs off the grand fixated square, is all fucked up. Because you have to get your proper values. And proper values build a nice character, and the nice character gives you enough motivation to transform that character even further, the eighth house, to get in front of the public persona, the public stage. The 11th house, expressing yourself in front of others, is the very last step. But the last step of associating your individuality to be seen in the world on some Aquarius shit is the first step in human beings' eyes. They make the last step the first step, and this is why everything falls down.
You want to know what's fucked up is so we have Uranus in Taurus right now. So I'm really agreeing with you in the sense of what people will end up doing is they'll get on this internet and the shit that they're saying that is all trauma dumpy and value like it seems like it's valuableless. Like it's like what the fuck are you doing on here? Why are you giving us this information? It only seems that way because they're also trying to simultaneously uphold an ego as if they're somebody. So they're trying to act like they're somebody while they're telling you in every other word possible that they're not shit. And that's why they can't be a golem. That's why they can't be used to change
Yeah.
the world. Is because they're not actually allowing themselves to be the individual. At that point, they're still being butt fucked by whatever Mason man, Masonic
Mental
man. They
back
got
shots,
too,
man. Mental back
yeah,
shots,
they
baby.
got too far into it, bro. They got too far into it. They started thinking like, oh, you haven't gotten here yet, and they turned into esoteric predators, esoteric pedophiles. They started making out hideout camps, and they were waiting until those other beings became of age, so that way they could now act how they're supposed to
Yo,
act.
talking about that, being impregnated by like a mason. This is bearing a demon child. If you're a man or a woman, you're bearing a demon child, like even Berserk, like an anime. Somebody who got raped by a demon was bearing a demon child. And this is what's happening in the world, man. You're getting fucked by some demonic ass mind state, and now you're bearing that fetus, you're bearing that entity into the world. You're like bringing a demon into the world because a demon gave you mental back shots, a demon penetrated you, and of course, the things you're producing are demonic, man, because your mind is pregnant, your mind is always pregnant, but by an outside influence. And that outside influence is like even how the Greeks talk about it, like giving birth outside of your head. What's in your head is like impregnated by a demon, and what you like give birth to is demonic because your intent is fucked up.
Right. I was about to say because you allowed yourself to get possessed by someone else. You were in some faggot little brother ass witchcraft of you wanted to be you wanted to see mom give big brother credit and for something, then you wanted to go do it better than him instead of realizing the character was he was just doing what the family needed in his role. So you got into some faggot ass witchcraft of the world likes this type of man because this type of dude made it possible for you to be this type of man. Let me try to blotch that dude out and do what he do better than he do instead of you applying that version of you to your real life and being who the fuck you're actually supposed to be. Like you said at the start of the
Right,
video, actually connecting to your own heart, accepting your own heart, and realizing that
true.
all you want is just that confidence and application of what you want. Fuck the accolades. He only got those accolades, whatever the fuck, is because he just did what was needed.
Right,
Point
man.
blank, period.
Exactly true, man.
Type of shit.
Damn, I want to talk about something, but I forgot my point, man. Fuck. But anyways, this is really what's happening, man. This is like it's crazy how this can be like laid back and peeled back into astrology, because this is a real energy. And the thing, let's get a little bit off topic, because this thing about the squares is a story, and you have to be in the proper order. You cannot start in a house which comes later. Because when we talk, there we go. I got my point back. When we talk about social media, this is more like Aquarian shit, Saturn shit, and we all know Saturn is a planet of accumulation, a planet of pattern and layers. It comes last, and it opposes the sign of character Leo. Like when we talk about Aquarius.
Right.
Did you? I think you can start BlazingMelo.
Man, we freezing.
Yeah, can you hear me, Mysterio? I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you too.
Yeah, damn. Let's give him a second. But you talk about doing
That
shit in proper
means
order.
if you don't get, God damn, man. There we go. Anyways, I was saying doing shit in.
Yep, let's get it.
Am I good?
Yep.
Okay. Doing things in proper order is very necessary, because if you look at like Aquarius, the 11th house, this like social media whole archetype is the last step, and it opposes the sign of character, because without the proper character, without the proper sense of individuality, of true Leonistic confidence, you can whatever you're doing in the world beyond social media, you will be like a fraud. You will be phony. Because one thing about people who are lost in their Leo energy is delusion. Because Neptune is the exalted in Leo. Why do you think we say light is
Damn, you're lagging again. But just for the sake of viewership, he's saying that Leos are prone to get lost in delusion.
Hello.
Leos are prone to get lost in delusion just based on the stages always following them. They're in
Right.
some main character syndrome. So if they
Right.
have some fixated fire on their mind, they're gonna try to fake Sagittarius it and like override it onto you to validate that overall meaning. Like the flunk side of Leo is elite.
because Sun? Okay, there we go.
There we go. You back. I was just giving.
There we
I
go.
went a little bit further into the delusion of.
I can hear. I was hearing.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. I was hearing you. I was saying I was hearing you. I caught everything.
Oh, got you. Yeah. All right, bet.
I'm catching everything.
Hey, I want to chime in real quick.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hold up. Is he coming out?
Good,
yo,
Serial?
you hear me?
Yes,
I want to chime in. I want to chime in real quick. You know, when people forget that the whole point of social media is you could be a whole individual with a creative outlet. But when you skip like the phases of like just being an individual
creating,
and you create, this is what the fuckery you see on Instagram and shit like that. People lost into their desires and trying to gain attention because what they fucking lacked in life, and then you see the second fuckery, niggas lost in their desires trying to get money. You see the third fuckery, niggas trying to fuck. So when you put them all together, it creates even more butt fuckery. Niggas get butt fucked by all these mental stimulations and these ads. Oh, buy this shit. You know what I'm saying? This pill makes your dick bigger. Oh, this pill makes you get more bitches. Or this pill makes you help you make more money.
Real
Take
men
ashwagandha.
Real men bend over. Real men paint nails. Real men.
Yeah. Real men paint nails.
Everything is in reverse teachings.
Rhetoric. Yeah, exactly.
Making you gay as fuck, man.
You're only as healthy as unhealthy you can get and still live.
Right. And let me tell you where these mentalities breed from. Can y'all guess? Jokes, internet skits.
Being unserious.
Oh yeah, no. Laughter is expensive. Laughter is what you're sacrificing the further accumulation of. You get what I mean? You're killing something. It's like a death energy.
Yeah, transformation. This is like fire lighting up.
Yeah. I'll tell you from personal experience. When I was a young kid, I used to watch these skits. They was doing gay shit. I was like, ha ha ha, that's funny, but not knowing that it's like that's normalizing some shit. Like we
Oh, you meant
understand
to
it's
say
a
like
joke.
as in acceptance, because laughing at something is like putting it inside of your heart.
Well,
It's making
yeah,
it more
Yeah,
acceptable. It's making like
it
it's
yeah,
more
puts it,
acceptable.
it puts it puts like a death energy to that train of thought. So it's like you're haha, it's not my problem, so I don't have to really reflect on it or think about it. But naturally, if you were to interact with that in your own real life, you either probably wouldn't interact with it in your real life, or if it was in a situation where it was direct, you probably wouldn't find it a laughing matter. It would probably be rooted in where that shit really come from, not the perverted coping mechanism that you see people present characteristics with disingenuinely online because they're trying to fit
right,
into what the purpose of being online
Exactly,
is.
and this is what I was
right,
talking about before I was zoning out. These ingenuine characters, because Neptune is exalted in Leo. Lies,
right,
Yeah,
delusions, a fake ass character for the sake of getting attention to transmute that attention for like a narcissistic desire, for narcissistic personal use. Because I'm a Leo myself, and this is what a negative Leo is doing. They lie, period. They're just lying in some fake ass character to get some attention, to get some acceptance for the lying ass character, to transmute the shit to feel personally validated, to feel personally accepted, because they need to come up with some sort of lie, some sort of delusion to express it. To charm people with a like charisma to get accepted for their character, because some Leos or like people who overuse the fifth house energy of expression, people who try to get too much attention, they are very insecure people. They are very insecure people, and they need that attention to fill a void. Because unlike Aries, Leo is like not a lot more vulnerable. Aries is way less vulnerable than Leo. Leo is like very close to heart. It just came from Cancer. And Leo needs that acceptance, and that acceptance through expressing false delusions. It's a way of Leo feeling like somebody. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. No, I was
right.
about to say that to fill a void, to even create a void in the first place is what being insecure is. It's you not going further into your own order and your own disciplines
Inner
to craft your
security.
right,
Right.
right. To craft your own parameter and understand what am I actually giving my attention to in KPIs and IOAs. Right. We all know the curriculum and we all put it in our
Right,
own ways, but
right.
And talking about avoiding, those insecure people tend to avoid a lot of shit. Like Tunnel Vision always like to say, a void. Put something into a void. A void. If you
I was
avoid
just
something,
thinking
you
about
like.
that.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Do
said
you
I
want to
was
say
just
something?
thinking about that because
Yeah.
when
So
yeah
basically, if you like
mhm.
avoiding something, you're just covering it up. You're acting like it doesn't exist. You're making a void out of it. You know what I'm saying? And this is very unhealthy because every void is coming to buttfuck you one day. It's like your ghost is
it
coming back one day and it's giving you back shots, literally.
right. It's like you're getting in debt $500 to go take a contract to earn $500. What I'm trying to say is like gray energies. You're intentionally putting shit in a gray area, and then therefore everything that you do moving forward is gonna be null and void. Like it's not gonna have any real effect because you created the problem to fix it. You don't get no pat on the back for that, fat ass. You don't go up 300 pounds and then get a pat on the back for losing weight and shit. You might get a pat on the back for having the tenacity to get out of your own filth, but I'm not gonna give you credit. You get what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
but
I
that's
get
what I
you,
was
man. I
talking
get
about.
you.
Where if you're real about why the fuck you're getting credit, that's how a David Goggins exists. Is because he's direct to the point. He's that attacking the character of the bitch that got fat in the first place, not the fact that it's fat going to skinny. You get what I mean?
Right. You
Lean
you
to
like
chest.
you like addressing the root of it, the ethos, because this is what nobody can see, what's beneath the surface. When somebody is fixating a problem, they just scratch on the surface, but they never see what's even giving birth to that thing.
It,
AKA, they never dive into the roots. It's like you want to get rid of a plant, but you never get rid of the roots. Yeah, you might chop off the plant, but the plant will come back. It will always come back until you get down to the roots and get rid of it.
if you
It's
exfoliate
that type of
properly
shit.
too, if you exfoliate properly too, it's like an orgasm, eighth house shit. If you exfoliate properly and
Yeah.
allow yourself to use a phoenix properly, it will feel perfect. You will be glad that you
Ooh,
wore that
this
face
is like the
because the
best
rest
feeling on planet Earth.
real shit, because it'll.
Yo,
That's the shit that gives the flunk shit purpose. But only if you did the right route to take accountability to realize that that's my last. Fuck that. Sealed forever.
My,
My
my
1,000 years
suffering
with
is
them.
for a reason type shit, man.
right.
Mm-hmm.
As a person with like stellium in my sixth house, I would say, I definitely went through situations was like that was my last, like, fuck it, like, you know what I'm saying? And then I
Last
got a
blunt. Last
soft note.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got a soft note in Scorpio, and it's
Same
definitely
shit.
it's definitely a moment where you said it is some Phoenix shit, but a lot of people don't know that your Phoenix, your ego is gonna have to get destroyed in order for you to learn a
Be
lesson.
comfortable.
Right.
Yeah,
You can't be comfortable without that. Otherwise, what you'll do is you'll make a whole bunch of love and relationship with people that you're giving them the false characters, so you don't even trust their love in you, and then
True shit.
you're
And
just
the
gonna
crazy
keep
thing is
exposing
that
yourself.
people are really afraid of that death, afraid of that eradication, because as good as it feels to get rid of it, it's just as scary to get rid of it. It's like you have to make a sacrifice. You have to make a big sacrifice. It's very, very scary to get rid of those roots. But once you have done it, it feels amazing. But the thing is, nobody is just like focusing on eradicating those roots because it's very, very scary. And this is like a big ass illusion. If you can go beyond the fear, and the fear only lasts for like 20 seconds or some, 10 seconds or some. But those 10 seconds of fears is like making people mentally ill for a lifetime. But if
Scares
they
the
would just
reality.
go right,
Right.
if they would just go to the 10 seconds of uncomfortability, they would be free for a lifetime. But those 10 seconds are so intense. We're talking about the ethos here, like life and death, like in near death
All
experiences,
it is.
something.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Like in near death experiences, even spiritually speaking, 10 seconds of pain feel like forever. You feel like your life is going to get eradicated. You feel like you will never be able to come back. But if you go to those 10 seconds of exposing yourself, you just made up creating a phoenix which lasts for a lifetime.
You look around, you hear the birds singing and shit. You know,
Yeah.
you
Life
smell
is
the
beautiful type
waterfall.
shit.
Yeah, real shit. And
yeah,
all of a sudden, you're He-Man, and you can fix what you want to fix. Now the problem is you still have that fucking lingering ego of caring and investing values in shit that's
Exactly.
not valuable. And that's where
right.
this Aquarius Pluto is wanting you to do exactly what Melo just said of getting in that space of nakedness and staying there. Jupiter conjunct Mars and Gemini. Create the new space. Yeah, it doesn't look like you got many options to have meaning right now. You gotta do it. Aries North Node, you gotta be it. Virgo Mercury going back into fucking Leo right now. You gotta do it. First house, what the fuck are you paying attention to?
Yo,
This is
yo,
where I've been paying a lot of attention, real quick. I've been paying a lot of attention to the observer effect. You are the one making the movie for your audience. So that is your reality. That is your cognition. It doesn't go further than that. It's gnosis. You change your fucking opinion, and therefore that's your new ideas. And are you gonna, when it's time to get into your old residue and your old footsteps in the sand, are you willing to drop nuts and wipe that shit away and be like, man, nah, fuck this. This is what I should have done.
right, right.
You just about to say story, my bad. I had to get that
Yo,
shit
this
in.
remind me of like I'm doing martial art. I'm gonna open up. It's like I'm doing martial arts, right? Like I didn't at first I didn't fuck with it. Now I'm really into it. But I realize like the deepness and intensity it has on my being because like it's like a outlet where like I'm allowing the creative juices of my being just going and doing what I find I love to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like people don't know how to do that if they get on social media. Well, you guys know how to do that, right? Have a creative outlet to allow you to express your being, but like most people don't have that, you know.
It's order of operations.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Yo, I can relate big time because you have to like give it some time before you can fall in love with it or something. Because if you start something like a passion, especially like a creative passion, you're going to be ass in the beginning. You're going to be very bad. But this shouldn't stop you from doing it. You should give it some time to fall in love with it. Because we have like a false image when it comes to finding our true purpose, our true passion. Because we have to think we have to be perfect in the beginning. But no master have fallen down from the heavens type shit. We have to like give some space and time to actually see, is this something I can relate to? It's like a person. Is this person somebody I can relate to? Is this person somebody I can spend time with? I can invest time with? You have to give it some time. Whatever you're doing, like martial arts, it's going to suck in the beginning. Everything sucks in the beginning. When you was born, when you came out your mama's womb, it sucked in the beginning. You was crying, you was traumatized, it was cold, but now you don't say life is like ass just because of one moment at the beginning. You have to give it some time in because you suck in the beginning. It's true, but this shouldn't discourage you from actually trying it out.
It's like in Hunter where they had that rose bomb, boom, and they had the rose was like a thorn with the rose petals at the top. You feel me?
No, keep going. I low key, I haven't watched that shit in a minute, but
Oh fuck.
I've seen it.
Same.
I've
So
seen it.
I'm
basically,
not far with Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah,
so
I
I've
just
seen,
watched
basically,
a
I've
bit.
seen it. But who's
so
the characters
basically,
again?
you said what?
Say the characters again.
It was a rose. It was a bomb, and the bomb came out as a rose with thorns. So the whole allegory was the fact that
Okay.
throughout life, you develop thorns, but you're still a rose. You come out beautiful, but
I get
also
it.
dangerous at the same time. You get me?
Oh shit, man!
Hey,
Synchronicity.
hey,
Synchronicity is a Saturn
hey,
allegory. Roses
hey.
are a
That
Saturn
means
allegory.
you know what that means? Tunnel vision. You went through that
Yeah,
real
no, I was
life.
about to say I picked this outfit on purpose today. The energy that I'm doing with the Scorpio moon and the Leo sun with the rose is that when you approach someone with the means of your root chakra, you're willing to navigate the pattern of going up their rose stem. You get what I mean? Like reaching through their rose bed and reaching around their thorn. So that's a decision to touch someone's root chakra. That's an intention to meet them halfway.
Right.
You get what I mean? So this was me shedding I mean, we're in Scorpio moon. So this was me shedding a previous root chakra into embracing my actual position and embracing my actual, you know, decisions
So that's beautiful,
the
man. That's
victory that
really
followed.
beautiful.
Real
And
shit.
the thing
I'm
with
gonna
an
say
allegory,
synchronicity.
also like
Synchronicity.
with a beautiful allegory, like roses and root chakras. It hurts to touch the root chakra. You have to like get around all the thorns. You will get cut. But once you like penetrate throughout the roses, you see the beautiful flower. But to get to the root of the flower, you have to do all the fuckery, all the negative bullshit. Like Mysterio likes to say, all the fuckery, man. You have to do all the fuckery, man. But once you pass that fuckery, you see the root chakra for what it is, a beautiful flower of life. And they even call it flower of life, the root chakra, like in Indian type of traditions or some. The flower of life is beautiful. It's giving you
It's like
strength, courage, warmth.
yeah, determination. You have to want to say fuck the thorn. If I get hit by a thorn, fuck it. I want this flower.
Right.
That's Mars. Point blank. Period.
Exactly. Some red shit, man. Some red type of shit, man. And this is what talking about like the Aries North Node. What's scary right now? Because
Mm-hmm.
to do this, we have to have like severe boards, man. Like so, we need to have big ass mental boards, man. Because the North Node in and of itself is very scary. And Aries energy, especially for people who don't have Aries energy, is very scary because nobody can access Aries that easily, individuality that easily, raw individuality, because Aries demands you being an individual without an example. Because before Aries, there's just nothing. Aries is the first sign. Aries is backed and supported by nothing. It's birth, the initiation. And nobody can be a true individual in the beginning because it's very hard, man. You have no example. And this is really everybody's mission right now, what we were talking about. This is everybody's mission right now. Getting to your root chakra, getting rid of all these negative, painful as thorns, to get to the flower of beauty, and to finally reinvent ourselves once again, especially with the Scorpio moon right now.
And I'd say it's about understanding what is your flower bed. What I mean by that is understanding not getting lost in the Lilith and Libra South Node, which is basically you feeling like there's this inadequacy that you have to prove through body doubles. You have to prove through finding factions of people that trauma bond with you to make yourself worthy of what you want to do after that. You let go of all of those subsidiary missions and you tune into the Juno Libra, which is what you see long term in, is actually you holding yourself to the metric of what your flower bed would take, what it would mean to be the person of you that you think you should be treated as, and not allowing yourself observer effect, making sure your audience is only aware of what you want to see, not allowing yourself to be privy to a side of yourself that's not that version of you, based on who you still interact with, based on what you still give attention to, based on what you still aspire to be and beat yourself up with internally because you have to.
Crazy. Yo, it's crazy that you talk about the observer effect all the time because before this live stream, I've spent like 1 hour just meditating and I never do that. I spent 1 hour just strictly meditating and I came to notice to the exact same thing you were talking about. I came to the exactly same conclusions that our observer is just observing things to the point we see thoughts and feelings which are making our bed. And this is like this observer effect. And it was so apparent and it's like a crazy synchronicity that you talk about this right now. That's fucking crazy, man.
No, no, Rich, that's what I'm talking about is the flower bed, bro. We're soul tribe. Like we are the flower bed. So it's more about you holding yourself.
Yeah.
It's less about us. It's less about us getting over loyal to like, oh, this is my best buddy now, like yada yada. That's probably why we manifested such distance in the beginning of this shit in the first place, is so we can get the discipline and understanding. I don't know you down the road. We show up when we act in this character and this character alone, and being consistent in this to be able to hang type of shit. So
Right.
that's what manifests to close. But I can't help but I'm a Leo rising, but I can't help but talk about what I got going on personally. So I'm gonna make that make sense to us. But real shit, like real shit. It's just a matter of being who you would set the standard to be based on what your dream is, and then you're perfect. You're gonna find whatever you want. So want it type of shit, and
Right.
make it
Because if you want it, it means this energy is out there in the universe. You haven't created it by yourself. That space is already existing. So you just have to express yourself, and by default, you're like a walking magnet. The thing you like externalizing, you're also receiving it. So you will find what you ask for. You will
think
have
yellow
what you
car,
ask for.
think yellow car, see yellow cars.
Right,
Literally.
exactly. And this is also what I was thinking about on my walk. You just talk about everything I just thought about today. You're like a craziest mind reader, tunnel vision. For real, for real.
Nah, real
Like,
shit.
Zay is the craziest mind reader
You too, bro.
anytime.
I said the same thing. You
Sagittarius,
joined my.
bro.
I said the same thing. Mello joined one of my live streams. I said, bro, if you knew the tarot, what you just said to me right now, you nah, real shit. It's just fire tribes.
God
Fire
damn,
Uh,
man.
tribes.
God damn, man.
Yeah, real shit, real shit.
and
But you were about
I
to
got
say. You were about
Mercury
to
and
say.
Sag.
You were about to say.
Yes, sir.
Nah,
We
we're all
Sagittarian
sad.
up
We're all
today.
sad. You building a sad chakra. You building a sad chakra right now.
Bro, if you're not a Sag, you're not allowed to type shit, man. This is a Sagittarian triple right here. But
Yeah,
also real
yeah.
shit, man. Also real shit, man. You just have to express what you like to express, and you will see it. It's just like bringing it back to social media. We seek a false standard, a false 10th house, 11th house mindset, to the point we like to be accepted and not to be ourselves. Because this is what people are basing their characteristics on. The 10th house and the 11th house are both opposing Cancer and Leo, the signs of characteristics, the heart chakra and the gut chakra. And people try to build the gut and the heart chakra out of Saturn shit, aka one status before you are yourself, before you're being yourself, I mean to say. And this is
And they
what's
start
blocking
using words
everybody's
like
individuality.
they they start using words like I just want this. I just I'm trying to and just be their fucking words because they skip the actual doing, the Leo and Virgo
Right,
actions.
friction, ladies and gentlemen, friction. I kid you not, but they're trying. I'm trying, but they cannot do it. They're like sparking something, but it will never work, man. They're doing something severely wrong, man. It's
Because
like trying to lit the
they're still
campfire.
chasing pavements. They're still chasing paved mentalities of what they think has already been done for them. So that they're in a second place.
Right.
So they need
And
someone else to
this
be
is why
Jesus
life
first.
is frustrating. They are not participating in the right virtues and principle. I
Yeah.
have Leo and Sag energy just like tunnel vision. We cannot help it but to see the right characteristics, to first see and then apply ourselves. We can only see the characteristics first because this is everything in life. If you can't see the characteristics first on how you have to be, you will not make it. And now you're like crying, but I'm trying, but you're not making it because you are using the wrong characteristics, the wrong virtues and principles. You Leo and Sag energy is all fucked up, man.
Well, shit, you have the wrong observer effect. I was gonna point out too. You also have Uranus and Neptune in Aquarius, like our whole generation does. Mysterio does too. And what that energy is off rip, especially for Leo risers, but for everybody, is you already have the template for what an individual is supposed to be. Like we know what it is to be an individual, but we also know the same incentives that we be seeing the collective sell out on as to why they're not doing that. And they're all just insecure based. That's what the programs of science does is science gives you mathematics to make you think that we're all indifferent to probability and that it's just the same people getting lucky over and over again. And then they got religion to make you then they got religion to make you think that there's just they got religion to make you
Oh
think like
hell no,
12
man.
people were more special than you and now you got to trust them and if you don't you die bitch. And
Right, but
they got
you can't be seen for your charismatic gifts, but somebody else
real.
could. You can't. I can't be the religion, but somebody else could. Type shit, man.
You can buy
It's
like you can
crazy.
buy like you can buy like 30 days of screen time if you thank Jesus after like a post game interview or something. I give all the credit to the Lord. Then maybe like the next five Instagram posts you get, they might be like orchestrated. You might have to do some checking with somebody on social media management, but you're gonna get some sponsorship on those next five posts if you play out one of their characteristics. But God forbid you come on there and Kyrie Irving it. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
hell no, you get
Even
disowned
that
from
shit.
the whole world, man. You
Yeah,
get
nah, real
disowned
shit.
by the whole world if you just yourself. It's like you have to sell your soul to be popular. Like the Weeknd was saying in the song, man, you have to sell your soul to be popular. It's literally true, man. Because you have to sell your individual values, your individual heart chakra desires. To be popular in this world, you have to apply to a contract. I was saying this in one of your live streams, in your live streams, like they give out characters as a loan. It's like a loan.
Right,
They
because you
borrow
feel
you a
alone and you
character.
don't do shit there. Yeah, real
Yeah,
shit.
right.
That's why stores
And
work.
one day you have to pay the price, man, and you will end up being in debt at the end of the day because you've sold your individuality for the sake of something,
Right.
of
You
something
sold
which is
out,
not fulfilling you.
and that's why I think that I was gonna say the word boredom, like it's hitting the boardroom and actually boring into your own personality. But people are afraid to do that. There's a sense of vulnerability and a sense of nakedness that comes with that. That Lilith energy prevents you from ever wanting to do so. You
True.
being afraid to restart. That's what I was talking about with the perfect the eighth house let go, the perfect phoenix, the perfect release, and moving on to that full next pivot, that full next cycle of you actually getting into a new space and actually getting some new type of technology that is applicable to a whole new transit for yourself, aka after Jupiter leaves Gemini, it's coming back home to Sag now. It's making this route over. You get what I mean?
Exactly, man. And talking about like transforming your character, this is exactly what I'm doing today, man. Like it's really crazy how you predicted me again, man. This is like characteristics. Leo, the Leo chakra. Mars, transforming your character, man. This is what I'm on today, man. 24/7.
Yeah,
Transforming your
real shit.
character, man. It's crazy,
Real
crazy.
shit.
Those energies really don't lie, man.
Real shit. And Mysterio was the one who started that shit in the first place.
What?
You're the one who brought up the roses in the first place.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
real
yeah,
shit.
hell yeah. I'm telling you, bro. Like from personal experience, like I done went through those situations a lot of the times. Yeah,
But hell yeah, bro. I think I'm about to take off, man. But I appreciate you even holding the space, Mello. Real shit. And shout
For
out to
sure, for sure.
Mysterio.
Thank you for coming in, man.
shout out
Shout you a
Mello,
lot, man. I
Yes,
appreciate you.
sir. Yes, sir.
shout out to
Peace,
you,
y'all.
Mello. Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out
Turn,
Dolo. Real shit. Hey,
shout
shout
out
out all
Shout
Dolo.
y'all.
out Dolo, man.
Shout
Yeah,
out
for
everyone
real.
working and y'all stay being you. Catch you.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so
Yes,
much,
sir.
man.
Peace.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all check out Tunnel Vision and check out Mysterio, man. Both two great guys, man. But I think I will leave it at that, man, because we went crazy today. We went crazy today. Shout out to you, man. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but shout you all, bro. HVRUNOCCU is shout you all, bro. Shout to Ole and shout out to Kyrie, man. Shout you out, man. Appreciate you guys for watching, man. That shall be it today, man. That shall be it for today. And your boy is going to leave, man. I'm fried as fuck, man. I'm hot as fuck, man. I need to take a shower, man. With that being said, peace out, guys. Appreciate you guys for watching, and yo, see you guys.